Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got another Love Island Season 3 Australia Episode 15 recap. But before we jump into this, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. If you like the video, smash the like button and drop a comment down in the comment section below. I'm sorry guys. For this morning's episode, a lot of stuff got screwed up, but we got the right link out for you guys to watch the full episode on the other platform. So I wanted to put my apologies out there, but hey, as long as we get it going, right? So let's jump into this. We're going to start talking about Taku. Taku was, he had invited Michaela into his bed. And Michaela, of course, we saw in episode 14 where Taku decided to move forward with Aisha. However, even though originally she said that she was okay with Taku's decision, she came back and told him that this was a straight up dickhead move. Now, I was kind of shocked by that. I don't know about you guys, but she was like, hey, if you didn't know, or made a decision about who you wanted to actually get to know, why did you invite me in your bed? You should have just slept on it. Should have made your decision after that instead of leading her on. So she felt mugged off. So I don't know how she can feel kind of mugged off. Taku is a single man. These two girls put themselves into this love triangle. They can't just expect to kiss him once and then that's it and they own him. I mean, it feels like a lot of them are just playing a game just to get back in the villa. And she kind of changed her tune quickly. First, she was okay with it. Now she's not. It seemed kind of weird. And then we got to talk about Aisha, too. Because Taku, chose her. But then out of nowhere, Aisha has doubts for zero reason that we know of. I mean, kind of feel sorry for Taku and all these back and forth with some of what the girls are doing in the villa with him. It seems like to me he's always been genuine and he never tried to lead anyone on. So, I mean, let me know what you think. I was hoping that he coupled up with Michaela. But whatever reason it was, it still wasn't a connection. And even when she said what she said, even after what Aisha said, that she was like, I'm done with you, he still didn't run back to Aisha. Now, he said he spent 2 days trying to figure it out. And yeah, that's what you do in the villa. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think he led Michaela on, or did he just explore the option? They were in this triangle. He saw that at the moment he wasn't into Michaela as much as Aisha, and then chose Aisha, but he did tell Michaela yesterday, look, I don't want to play both of you. I just want to let you know that I'm going to pursue this other option. So I don't know if I think of that as a dickhead move, because he was definitely honest. Now, I can understand a little bit that Michaela, like what she said, could he sleep on it, wake up the next day, and then make a decision? But, you really can't get to think for other people. They figure it out the way they figure it out. Maybe in your head that whole process worked, but in Taku's head, it was a totally different thing, and he dealt with it the best way he could. He could have just dated both girls and played them back and forth, but that's not who he is. So I don't see it that way, but let me know what you think. So let's talk about Ryan. And Ryan has definitely showed his hand as far as it concerns whether or not he want to stick it out with Taylor or figure things out with Lexi. However, it seems that he is 110% in Taylor's camp. He don't care. He said, I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to make the best decision for me, because at the end of the day, it's my decision for my life. Now, as much as I can understand the statement, he did kind of invest a little bit into Lexi and their relationship. And as far as Lexi was concerned, she felt that he actually was able to respect her in the process and see, their relationship for the long term. But, unfortunately, it wasn't for him. He obviously has this deep connection with Taylor. Taylor has this connection with him, and he is so ready to move on. I mean, I'm curious to see in the upcoming episodes because we didn't see in episode 15 the video. So I'm assuming in episode 16 they'll get to see the video of the girls like the girls saw in episode 14 of them in the challenges. But, as for Ryan, Ryan has made his decision. And if, Lexi was considering which way to go, I think she should move forward because he's done. So the guys get shifted out of the main villa and shifted over to Casa. They kind of get a preview of the guys that's heading into the main villa with their girls. And they were checking them out. And they were making all these goofy jokes about them as if they weren't serious. But I still have to give props to my boy Mitch because he is remaining firm. Also, Aaron is remaining firm with his girl, waiting on Jess to come back to him. And even Chris. Even though Chris kind of played the challenges a little bit, he's still missing him some Zoe. I'm shocked about that. But let's talk about Nicholas. Now, Nicholas, on the other hand, he had somewhat of a change of heart because as much as he was over there swapping saliva with a lot of these girls in episode 14, now he has second thoughts because he happened to see some pictures in his phone of him and Courtney. So he's feeling some kind of way. He even said that if he sees her, kissing somebody or, being with somebody else, he's not going to be happy about that. Go figure. And I'm like, Nicholas, really? Really? But yeah, he said, I know it's a double standard, but oh well, I really don't want to see Courtney with anybody else. You should have thought about that, dude. I mean, you can't sit back and say, I've been connecting with all these girls, Audrey and Ruby, and I forgot the other blonde girl name. And then now you feeling some kind of way about Courtney. Courtney, at this point, seems to be done. And we're going to talk about Courtney and Lexi later. But really, Nicholas, it's a wrap. You should have thought about it. That's part of this. You saw what Mitch did. He didn't kiss anybody. They said kiss. He gave kisses on the cheek, hugs. You chose to dive head first into whatever it was, conversations, daybed conversations, challenges. You did you. So it is what it is. So the girls are getting ready to head over. And guess what? We got the 5 new guys. We have Noah, Sadie, Brent, Ben, and Shane. We got a good group of handsome guys. One of them is actually a doctor. And the other one, Shane, of course, he is a business owner where he deals with big brands and big designs, or designer brands. So we got a pretty interesting group of guys. I'm looking forward to see, whether or not, especially Lexi and Courtney, whether they're going to end up connecting. Well, we definitely got the answers on that one. So let's talk about it. So let's talk about our girl Lexi first. Lexi over Ryan went from sadness to rage, but she definitely dived headfirst into this experience, especially with handsome guy Sadie. She had a connection so much so that she was like, you know what? I want that one right there. But she did remind herself is that's the same thing she said about Ryan. So she was hoping that this time it didn't kind of backfire or blow up in her face. But honestly, I actually like these two together. I think they have a real good chemistry with each other. I don't know why Ryan say that she was less immature than Taylor. She doesn't seem like an immature individual. And I mean, even with somebody like Sadie, he seems to be a very mature young man as well. I actually think their levels of maturity meet each other. So I honestly think that the chemistry is there. There's definitely interest, and he is, definitely one of those guys who is mutually interested in her as well. Because, sometimes you just don't know who is more interested than the other, especially when you meet him for the first time. But he came on that show specifically for Miss Lexi. And I mean, even their conversation that they had on the daybed, she definitely felt comfortable with him. The banter flowed, and they really kind of got into a little bit deeper conversation than just the flaky, surface stuff. So, I'm curious to see where they will go. Let me know what you guys think. Let's talk about the other single girl who's kind of pissed off at, of course, Nicholas, is Courtney. Courtney really connected with Shane. Now, I don't know. I mean, they definitely had banter back and forth and conversation, but I need to see a little bit more. I'm wondering, if, she really likes him, or because I think there's another guy that's also interested in her too. I do think they make an attractive couple. And because he's a business owner, and I think she has a business herself, she's in business, that's where they definitely connect on that, as well. So they have a mutual interest there. I'm looking for a deeper connection with these two. I will say that Courtney is real silly. I mean, sometimes, she can be real goofy. So I don't know if that's his personality type. And she definitely speaks her mind no matter how brash it could be. If she's not feeling you, you're going to hear it from her. So, the thing is, I guess we need to see a little bit more, even from all of the boys, even with Sadie. But we need to see a little bit more to see how that goes. But let me know what you guys think about Shane and Courtney. Can we give couple of the season awards already out? I know we're mid-season, we're still in Casa Amor, but Tina and Mitch are holding firm to their commitment. They went through a lot to be together, and Tina is definitely holding down her situation with her man. Even so much so that even with the challenge, when she had to do a lap dance, she chose to do that lap dance on Lexi. Awesome. And then even with Jess, she's definitely holding it down as well because she has a connection with her boy, Aaron. And both girls are definitely being sincere and true in integrity. She gave Shane a kiss on the cheek. She was not kissing him in the mouth whatsoever. So I have to give both couples a bunch of kudos, not kudos, a bunch of them, because they're really keeping the faith. And as Tina was saying yesterday, and I think maybe she even said it in this episode as well, is that innocent until proven guilty. So she's not letting, possibly some things that could have messed up her head with some of the things that the production team sent over in that video throw her off. Jess isn't either. So I'm proud of that, and I'm hoping that these two couples make it to the end. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys what I did not like. Now, as much as I want these two girls to move on, what I did not like is just about every conversation they had with the new guys, they put it out there that all of the guys were cheating on the girls. And I'm like, why do you keep saying that? Courtney said it, and I think I even caught Lexi saying it, that they don't want these guys here. Let's trade them all in because they're not good guys, and they're all cheaters, and they all cheated on us girls. And I'm like, no. Ryan did that to you, and Nicholas did that to Courtney. Don't speak that on, of course, Mitch and Aaron. And let's even throw Chris in that mix, because they have been fighting to keep their situation intact. And I'm glad, as I said just before this, that Tina and Jess is not buying into all of this. But it's just crazy that they're making a blanket statement on all of the guys in the OG villa, or the original guys, saying that they're all cheaters. I don't think that's cool. Now granted, like I say, everybody saw that same video, but the girlfriends, or I would say the couple, the female couples of the group, meaning Tina and Jess, they're sticking by their situation because they don't see anything. They say they see everything looks innocent, and it was. But for, of course, Lexi and, Courtney, said the guys are cheating on us. They cheated on us. All of the guys are cheaters on us girls. And I'm like, please stop. Don't do that. But that's just my thoughts. So let me know what you think. I am so glad you guys are enjoying the episodes, the recaps, and the teasers. So I will continue to provide that for you guys. And I appreciate all of you who have started subscribing to my channel. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next one.